Hi MMA fans, and welcome to another MMA fighting video. While the dust around the video of Dana White hitting his wife slowly started to fade off, the MMA community was shocked by another similar incident, this time involving the biggest UFC star, Conor McGregor. The notorious one, living by his nickname, has been involved in many incidents outside the UFC, and in the last few years he has been more active on Twitter than in the octagon. Considering all the controversies around this fighter, it was surprising but not shocking when the news about McGregor facing a new lawsuit arrived. This time, the Irishman allegedly assaulted a woman who was a guest on his yacht, and now this case is under investigation in Spain. Did Dana White and Conor McGregor become best friends again? Maybe they took a piece of advice from Sean Connery, who openly stated that slapping a woman is okay if you give her the last word, but she is not happy with it. We will take a closer look into this and see how the MMA world reacted to Conor McGregor's alleged assault on a woman. But before that, please make sure to like and subscribe because it helps our channel grow. The alleged assault. According to the Spanish newspaper Última Hora, on July 16th at an Ibiza club in Spain, Conor McGregor was celebrating his birthday with his girlfriend and friends. The alleged victim said she was attending that party and was later invited to McGregor's yacht since he recognized that she comes from the same Dublin neighborhood. The following morning, as per the victim, McGregor got violent and aggressive and without provocation started punching her in the chin and stomach, even threatening to drown her. The alleged attack forced the woman to jump into the water for the rescue, and she was saved by a Red Cross boat, informs Ultimate Aura. At first, this case has been closed, but after receiving more details about the alleged incident, the judge ordered it to be reopened. The reason is that initially the woman told the police that it was not McGregor but another man who attacked her. Since Conor was not accused at first, there was no investigation against him. However, the woman soon changed the tune and accused McGregor of attacking her. She told the police that she didn't point the finger at McGregor initially due to being in shock. The woman had nothing to wear but her bikini, without a phone or money, and just wanted to return to her hotel in Ibiza as soon as possible. It was as if he was possessed. I knew that I had to get off the boat because I thought that he was going to kill me. We have mutual friends and I have met him numerous times. I can't believe what he did to me. He is a criminal. I think he would have killed me if I hadn't gotten off the yacht, the woman told Ireland police, according to Spanish newspaper. You don't have to be a true detective or a cop to realize that this story sounds suspicious and unbelievable. Maybe it's true, but jumping to conclusions immediately and blaming McGregor for something yet to be proved would be unfair. This is not the first time that McGregor has been accused of such an incident, and people instinctively believe he is at fault. For example, in 2019, he punched an older man at the Marble Arch pub in Dublin. In the same year, he was under investigation by the Irish police for a sexual assault on a woman in a Dublin hotel. The following year, the Notorious was part of another similar accusation, this time on suspicion of attempted sexual assault on the French island Corsica. Not to mention the alleged attack on Francesco Falconetti, the altercation with Machine Gun Kelly, and the endless driving offenses. All those controversies and incidents are why people tend to jump to conclusions. But as for this case, when a woman accuses a man of assault, changes her mind, and points the finger at McGregor, it is a bit suspicious. The first question that comes to mind is why McGregor would attack the woman in the morning when he was probably sober and aware. If it were in the middle of the night, one would assume that he was under the influence of drugs and alcohol. And the second question to come to mind is how the shock factor could play a role in accusing another man at first and later blaming McGregor. Being assaulted by a UFC star does not happen every day, and one would report such an attack to the police initially. Why would the woman initially blame someone else and then accuse McGregor? Let's not take this out of context. Maybe she was the victim and the shock factor initially prevented her from reporting Conor. But on the other hand, to blame McGregor without any solid evidence is also unfair. If you like our video so far, please press the like button. The MMA world reacts to the reports. This incident did not go unnoticed by the community, and a few UFC fighters shared their opinions via social networks. The new president of the Slap League tweeted the UFC middleweight Kevin Gastelum. He referred to the TV show Power Slap, where contestants slap each other in the face in order to win the Power Slap League tournament. Interestingly enough, they used to make such jokes about Dana White hitting his wife. And now the spotlight is turned to McGregor again. Maybe Dana should be grateful for this because the attention to the incident he was involved in is now turned elsewhere. Gastelum had posted another tweet concerning McGregor tweeting, "The last time at the Notorious MMA won a fight, Caitlyn Jenner could still pee standing up." To which Ben Askren replied, "Nah, he won a fight with that lady on the yacht last summer. They are mocking McGregor's inactivity in the octagon. and how he compromises that with such alleged incidents involving women. The UFC flyweight Ode Osborne also expressed his dissatisfaction. It looks like he is annoyed at hearing news about McGregor unrelated to fighting. "Man, I am so tired of hearing of McGregor," tweeted the Jamaican fighter. The fighter who saw the other perspective is Michael Bisping. The former champion brought to the table that ordinary people go after celebrities to get some attention on their behalf. In a recent video uploaded to his YouTube channel, the Count reacted to the latest controversy surrounding Conor McGregor's alleged assault on a woman. "Look, the reality is it's innocent until proven guilty. Anybody can say anything. It doesn't make it true. I am not defending Conor McGregor at all. However, he's very rich, he's very famous, and there are ambulance chasers. There are people that go after money. McGregor, wherever he goes, much like Mike Tyson back in the day, there's a lot of assholes out there," Bisping said. The former champion informed the audience that some people would blackmail a celebrity for money by falsely accusing them for doing something. Michael mentioned there is no evidence that the woman is lying. Still, on the other hand, he believes it's only fair to hold accountable those who wrongly pursue compensation from celebrities. "I'm not saying she is one. I'm not saying she's an ambulance chaser. I'm not saying she's making it all up, but I'm also not saying it's true. Either way, it's certainly not a good look. But we gotta let justice run its course. The reality is, when you're worth, God knows what he's worth, people try to come after you. People do go after them, famous people," Bisping continued. Let's consider Bisping's claim. Do you believe that there should be big lawsuits against ordinary people who go after celebrities and falsely accuse them? When a star is involved in an assault or sex incident, it follows them through their whole lives, and that fact will always be a dark chapter in their careers. The Count elaborated further by bringing another similar case involving one of the greatest football players. Cristiano Ronaldo had a couple of things that were kind of similar, I think. Total nonsense. What I'm saying is famous people, rich people, have a target on their backs from people who want to try and get money off of them. We don't know if that's the case. I'm just saying it's only fair to McGregor to point that out. Hopefully this comes out to be a whole load of nonsense because it's a nasty accusation. If he's guilty, of course, he's got what's coming to him, Bisping said, explaining that most such accusations are nonsense and they are going nowhere. The Irishman denies the accusations, and this is what McGregor's spokeswoman Karen Kessler said in a statement. Mr. McGregor is steadfast in his denial of all accusations made by a guest on his boat. This is all the information surrounding the incident, and we can make several scenarios out of it. The truth is, we can only speculate while only the Spanish police have all the evidence. Conor McGregor might have that superiority complex that he must respond to everything they are throwing at him. If an ordinary man somehow provokes him on the street, he would show him who the boss is. But physically attacking a woman seems out of his character. One could assume that McGregor attacked the woman after she refused his sexual advances on her, but that would be an unlikely scenario considering that his girlfriend was with them on the yacht. What if the woman tried to extort money from McGregor, threatening him that she would make up a story about him sexually assaulting her? What if he got mad about that and truly did these things, attacking her and threatening to drown her? And then to the initial report, what if all she says is true? How would that impact Conor's acting and UFC careers? Whenever he goes to a press conference, any journalist who would like to make a headline for himself would ask Conor those questions. When McGregor was involved in the bus incident involving his former close friend Artem Lobov, the UFC wasn't happy about him at all. After Khabib and his teammates cornered McGregor's training partner at the time, Lobov, the Irishman, flew to the US and went after Khabib. This is the fight game. Mean things are said, people get in each other's faces, people grab each other and do stuff like that. It's completely normal, and we always contain it and handle it. It's part of the business, but what happened today was criminal, disgusting, despicable, makes me sick, and we as an organization need to make sure that this never happens again, Dana White concluded after that accident. So the question is, if this alleged accusation of a woman being assaulted by the Irish star proves to be accurate, will this be the final nail to the coffin of McGregor's UFC career? We will find out in the following days. And what do you guys think? Do you believe this story involving McGregor is true? How do you think the UFC would respond? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you like to watch more content like this, please make sure to like and subscribe.